Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
She is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live. Those with power set the example, and those without are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Mien's. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almadria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Mesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
It's over!
I'm gone!
Sword Rain Alpha!
One more! Lightning Hurricane! I'll heal you
You may be
all!
strong, but I'll never back down!
Lightning Lord! Purge Malevolence! Going in! Arcane Waterfall!
You're mine!
Time to stop!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
The power of
Blended Blast!
Annihilation!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Reload!
Time to let it rip!
I'll heal you all!
Lightning
Lightning
Lord!
Lord!
Place.
Purge Malevolence! Arcane
Dragon
Waterfall!
Form!
Going in!
Double
Freeze
Demon
Laser!
Fang!
Mega Ray! I'm going in!
Dragon Form! Sword Rain Alpha!
Purge Malevolence! Going in!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all! Not in your dreams!
How dare you!
You're mine!
Healing Malevolence!
Dragon Form! This is looking good! Eat dirt!
Going in!
Sword Rain Alpha!
This one's mine! Look sharp! Is it in this one? Radiant I never miss! Time to go! Celestial Hammer! Going higher! One more! Target Celestial Hammer! Lightning Round! Time to shine! Photon Blast! Lightning Condense!
Sword Rain Alpha! Sword Rain Alpha!
Going in!
Here I come!
Healing
Strike!
Circle!
Appreciate the help!
Can't be
Sword Rain
stopped!
Alpha! Dragon Form!
Puddle! Photon Blast! Raging
This
Cascade!
one's mine!
Radiant
Explosive
Fury!
Ring!
Dance in the wind! There! Feel this! Mega Ray! Annihilation! Mega
Sword
Ray!
Rain Alpha!
This one's
Take
mine!
this!
We
Know
have
your
turret
place.
flame! Glacial Spear! Pierce Ether! Lightning Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
This one's mine!
This one's all mine! Burn! Dragon Form!
This one's mine!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the
Dragon
wind!
Form!
Mega Ray! Here! Tiger Blade!
Take this!
Into the shadows! Hit! Mega Ray! Where that came from?
Aw, too shy to come over!
Here I come!
Here, let me help!
Lightning! Supernova!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
Going in!
Dragon Form!
This one's mine!
Dragon Form!
Look sharp! In here! More for the
Explosive
top
Ring!
guard! Searing Flame! Look sharp!
Going in!
Healing guard!
I owe you one!
More! Waterfall! Back into the flare!
Thanks,
Take
Young.
this! Strike!
This one's mine!
Dragon Form!
In here!
Sword Rain!
Meteor! Projectile! Healing Circle! Waterfall! Freeze Land!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Go in!
No!
Not on my watch!
Look sharp! Explosive
Raging storm! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Protocol field!
Ignite! Dragon Swarm!
Raging storm!
Piercing Roar! It's too much!
Photon flash! Raging cascade!
Time to start.
Dragon Swarm!
Flash!
This one's mine.
You're mine!
On guard.
Reload!
Turn your way.
Dragon Swarm!
I was overconfident.
Here goes.
Dance in the wind!
Demon Fang!
Grant me the strength to march on!
Mine.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation!
In here!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
You're finished! You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Feel!
They're attack... separately! I can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on it. And take out the monster first.
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah! Take it away!
Dance in the wind! I'll bring you back from death a bit... This one! I can't heal you! Chinese Supernova!
Not done yet!
In here!
Not like this.
You'll pay for that!
This can't be...
This vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation. From beyond, imbue this vanquished... That looks bad.
Wits about you, people.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished...
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special. And now, they're mine!
From beyond, imbue this... Another incantation ruined. From beyond, imbue this vanquish... Soul out of the woods, it's in your... hands now.
I'll bring you back from death. This. Resuscitation!
Come now.
I'll bring you...
No rest for the wicked.
Resuscitation! I'll bring you back from... This can't be happening!
Soon, I shall be the soft... Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me.
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm... nothing like you!
Stardust!
Lightning condemned! Shield! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
This one's mine.
Going in! Sleep now!
Your brain.
I'll heal you all! Thunder field!
How about
Here, let me help! First aid!
this one's mine?
Get the wind!
Tiger blade. This one's mine.
Not in your dreams! Steel force!
This one's mine.
Fool!
Look sharp.
This one's mine!
Go.
Mine!
Dragon Swarm!
Air thrust! Here's a healing
Tiger blade.
Dance in the wind! In here! I'll be safe! Tiger
All mine! Rising Phoenix!
This world! Here's a healing
Demon coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Let's have some fun.
Ha! Burn in hell!
Radiant
Meteor!
I'm out of ammo! Or steel! First aid! Not in your dreams!
Luna Rondo!
I'm almost up!
Stella!
Freeze hammer! Now come! Expect... Will this help? Air thrust! Healing soul!
Luna Rondo!
I owe you one.
Mega ray!
I'm gone.
Annihilation! Hearing! Flaming fury! Burning! Flaming meteor!
Luna Rondo! Dragon Swarm!
Circle!
I owe you one.
Oh, too shy to come over? Here, let me help.
Stardust!
Thunder field!
Try harder!
Raging
Not a
This
chance.
one's mine! Field! Go
Stardust!
Look sharp.
Got you!
Look sharp.
Mega ray!
Try harder!
Look sharp. What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
It's all mine!
Going in!
Take this!
Guardian
Dragon
Hero!
Swarm! Ha! Eat this!
Brimming with hatred.
Dragon Swarm!
Raging
Try this!
Sword!
Piercing roar!
Thunder Ring!
Thank you! I never miss! Sleep now, I'm only getting started! Can't be slow!
Stay away from my friend!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
I'm not
More
done!
resuscitation!
Dragon Swarm!
Shield and ice!
Right.
I'm not done!
Arctic waterfall! In here! Hear me!
Switch
Burning strike! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
You're mine!
This one's
Dragon
mine!
Swarm!
Here's a healing
You
arm!
may be strong, but I'll never back down! Dragon Swarm! This one's all mine!
Steel hammer!
Not today!
Radiant blood! Ice searing flame! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Go down!
You're all
Dragon
Dragon
Swarm!
Swarm!
I'm gone! Lightning healing!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's
Take
yours.
Take off! In here! I'll be annihilation! Mega ray! Not in your dreams! Annihilation!
This one's
Dance in the
mine.
wind! Air
Tiger blade.
Now,
Try this.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Dragon swarm. One more. Tiger blade.
Swordblade Alpha. They're attacking separately. Can't land a hit on them.
Keep an eye on her. And take out the monster first.
Freeze Lancer!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah, take it away.
Photon dance in the wind! In here!
You
Mega
will.
ray!
This
Photon
one's
machine!
mine.
Annihilation! Mega ray! Annihilation!
That's it.
Here goes! I'll bring you back from death to this!
My true power.
Resuscitation!
That looks bad.
Wits about you, people.
Shield! Force!
Take this.
Resuscitation!
Swallow blade.
Dance in the wind!
I'll bring you back. The winds of judgment blow your way. Fall before impending calamity.
Resuscitation!
Chaotic disaster.
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts are so special. And now, they're mine!
Not done yet.
Not like this.
You'll pay for. No escape. Try harder.
Champion Swirl! More with that Back to the front! Raging Star!
I'll bring you something.
Dad? I can't lose.
Vanquished soul with luck. Resuscitation from beyond. Imbue this
It's over.
Lightning Orb!
This should do
Dance in
it.
the wind! Air thrust! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Feel!
elusive deity.
More for the stockpile!
I couldn't make it in time.
You're finished. This one's.
from death's abyss!
Listen to it!
Resuscitation! Sleep now!
Hold nothing back!
Poodle!
Let's have some fun.
Resuscitation! A new lease on life!
Just try and run.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation! I was overconfident.
Leave charges to me.
Into everlasting darkness. Make it escape! From beyond, imbue this
you all right?
vanquished soul with resuscitation.
I'll be okay.
Nothing will hold
I can't lose.
Turn to
Thunder Blade!
Ignite!
Dragon Force! Like it does it!
Not my finest.
Waterfall! If it's in the sky,
Is this it? Listen to it!
water's guardian.
I owe you one.
Thank you. More where that came from.
Not like this! Listen to it!
right.
Try harder! Take this!
Still got the fight left.
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze blade, here comes raging cascade.
I'm not done!
Sleep now.
Sword Ray Alpha!
I never miss.
Try harder!
Here, let me help. In here.
Listen to it!
I let my guard down.
Searing flame.
Dragon Swarm!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
To do it!
Lightning
Come
cannon.
on! Try harder!
Magna ray. Watch it. Going in.
This one's all mine!
Going in. Take this. Tiger blade.
You picked the wrong fight!
Switch. Nothing gets by me.
You will suffer.
Searing flame.
This one's mine.
Burning. I'll bring you back from death.
Raining Slash! Dragon Swarm!
Behold
My true power.
Her master course. Not while I'm around, she isn't.
Sword Rain Alpha! Goodwill!
I'll never forgive you.
What?
I'll take you down. I'll end you. Astral energy.
Say no more!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Gianna!
Alvin! Alvin!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt but I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori. No. Iori. No! Wait, please. Wait, I... What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking. Iori. Shion. Damn it.
Take this! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm not... Dragon Swarm! This one's all mine! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! I can't move! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Slap! Move it, try harder! Now! You're mine! I'm not done! Sword Rain Alpha!
Eat dirt! Hut! Hut! Strike! Hut! Here I come! Hut! Sword Lane Alpha! Hut! It's too much! There! Crush! Here I come! Hut! Strike! Eternal devastation! Hut! Hut! Here I come! Ha! Sword Lane Alpha! Slap! Try harder! Now! I'm not done! Sword Lane Alpha! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Take this! It's over! Double Demon Fang! You're my... Sword Lane Alpha! Take this! I'm not pissed off! Here I come! Dragon Swarm! There! You're mine! No, it's... I'm not done! Take this! Sword Lane Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Eternal devastation! Crush! Eternal devastation! Crush! Swallow blade! Take this! Ha! You're... Here I come! Double Demon Fang!
Alvin?
Finwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistlein. Kisara and La are already there.
Finwell, where are we?
Ganeth Heros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little... off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
aren't you? Regenerate! Can't get out of this! Thanks!
Not on my watch!
Thanks!
Raging
Here I come! Eat dirt! Catapult!
Spread!
You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm! The enemy really are too.
We'll soon see about that!
You're mine!
Thunderblade! Now,
You're mine! Elusive deity! Begin!
everyone, get back! It's too dangerous!
Take this!
Now,
Captivity!
orbit the south high!
Catapult! Here I come! Catapult!
Now,
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Not a chance!
Magic Command! Sleep now!
Captivity!
Orbit the south high!
Catapult! I'm not done! Tempest! Sword Lane Alpha!
Photon
Tempest!
Now!
You're finished! Benediction Light! Heal! Double Demon Fang!
Raging Cascade! Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Speaking of Thistleum, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right. Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends. Do you sense what...
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Xion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Xion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Xion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Xion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Xion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renin sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I'd never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renin, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renin. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their... So, feel like you're making headway?
All I know is Shion needs our help.
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renin starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renins, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renin society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Xion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Xion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Look sharp, people! If... we don't act fast, they're going to get... into the village.
Right! We need to hurry!
Sense one of your friends, Hootle?
I want to feel your hair.